Louisiana beer reviews. We have Hardywood Fightin Hokies, 5% alcohol. This was sent to me by Bibulous Brian. Thank you so much, Brian. I really do appreciate these beers that you sent. This is a beer from Virginia, and it is brewed in collaboration with the University, Virginia Tech University, Virginia Technical University. This partnership supports research, scholarships, and student initiatives at Virginia Tech. And it's brewed in Richmond, Virginia. I've never had a Hardywood beer before. I like these little stubby bottles, similar to what you get with natural light beer and the Coors Banquet bottles. I see a lot of sediment with this light shining through. Now that is definitely the case. Very strange for a 5% lager beer to have that much sediment with the sun. I can see with the sun shining through. That's to say the least. Looking for a date. Bottled on October 11th, 2021. Over 5 months old, but it's still over 5 months old at the time of the post, when the video gets posted. Still should be fine. Brown bottle. Okie doke. I've been to Richmond, Virginia, never been to the campus, Virginia Tech University. I think that's Blacksburg, Virginia. I've never been to Louisiana Tech University. I did drive, no, never mind. Thick white head. A hazy straw appearance. The sunlight's right there. This afternoon it's warming up. It's bright. It's dry. One of the 45 dry, sunny days that we get in Louisiana a year. It's definitely powdery sediment throughout. The head is spongy, almost like lemon meringue pie. It looks almost, well, it's golden with the sun shining at it. It's lemon yellow with the sun shining through it. It's got a Euro style nose, like the biscuity barley malt. I never could understand why craft brewers want to make lager beers that are similar to American macro lagers. I guess they're hard to make, and they want to see if they can pull it off. So far, so good. Let's go with the taste. Cheers. This beer is extremely dry, medium bodied. There's a slight bit of sweetness from the barley. Hop bitterness is low. It must be around 10 to 12 IBUs. That's my guess. And of course, as dry as it is, the finish is crisp. Sweetness, crisp. Sweetness scale. One and a half out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness scale, same, 1.5 out of 5 hop cones. So very low profile flavor. What macro beer would I compare it to in flavor? This definite stuffed cake. This thing is you're gonna see something interesting in a minute. So far, it reminds me of the beer that was discontinued a good while back. Oh, never mind. That's something on the. It's not sediment inside. It's something from the grass. All right, piece of leaf. Swish and poured, made had no impact. So it's just powdery sediment. It reminds me of a beer that was discontinued some years ago. An adjunct. I don't think this used an adjunct, so I could be wrong. Oh yeah, and Beer Advocate Rate Beer on this one has no listing of it that I could find, and as you would expect, the check-ins on Untapped are minimal. Brian did a video review for this, and I'll be eager to watch his. Reminds me of Keystone beer. Not Keystone Light, the one you see everywhere. Not Keystone Ice, which was discontinued in 2021. There was a Keystone Dry at one point, but I never did get to try the dry. This reminds me of Keystone Premium with the red and gold label, because and later just red and white, because the taste on that one was very low profile. If you want to say bland, when I reviewed it last, I gave it a C. Probably a little too harsh on it. Won't be able to review it again. The aroma's great. The flavor, it's just not a whole lot of. There's no off flavor. There's no nastiness. No bad flavor at all in any way. In no way. It's just it's very, very dry, and which is not a detriment to a beer. Just that in this case, dry meaning not sweet. 100% dry would be 0% sweet, and 100% sweet would be 0% dry. This one is far over into the dry, 75 to 25 or more. I'm gonna say B. It's good, and it would be an excellent beer to pair with food, say like Frito pie or a spicy chicken sandwich with a lot of good batter on it, naturally tomatoes, shredded lettuce, extra sharp cheddar cheese, black pepper, mayonnaise, mustard. Something like that, because it won't interfere with the flavor of the food at all. You want to have some good spicy French fries with that as well, French fried potatoes. Okay, so I'm going to say 84 out of 100, 8.4 out of 10, a B, a good beer. If you see it, buy it. It's a good beer. It's a good beer. Buy the beer. It's a good beer. All right. I did go to a game against Virginia Tech one time in 1983. And I got this thing is falling apart, but I got this this program, Today's Chevrolet Eurosport. Remember that? The celebrity Eurosport. Was a pretty good car. Had that 2.5 liter, they call it the Iron Duke Pontiac engine, inline 4. Extremely durable engine, which they even put on the Pontiac Firebird from 82 to the 86 model in the Chevrolet Camaro. This wasn't a fast engine, it's just, good for driving on a road trip or driving around town. Not a performance engine, but just would never break. All right, anyway, so they were playing Virginia Tech at the Louisiana Superdome. Look at that old ad. Tulane lost. Started out as a good game, but Virginia Tech was too powerful and they pulled away, and oh well. Showing some old game footage. Tulane had some success in the early 80s. They beat Louisiana State University 3 out of 4 years, 79, 81, and 82. That was their best run against them. Then LSU, Louisiana State, would start talking about, well, we don't really want to play them every year. They didn't want to play them at all because they didn't want to lose. But anyway, And they don't play it off anymore. They only want to play them if they know they can win every game. You know, the big teams, the big state schools are like that. They want to play the smaller schools if they know they're going to win. If there's a risk, they don't want to do it. Oh, here's the Pontiac 6000, their version of that car. And you had the Oldsmobile Cutlass here. All right, but anyway, enough of that. Oh, Carroll Shelby and the Dodge Shelby Charger. All right, well, that's another story. All right, anyway, I'm trying to find Virginia Tech here. Scout the team. Woo. Memories. All right. When you saw these ads back then, you didn't take any note of it because it was just like Michelob, everybody was everywhere, and you never thought it was going to just practically disappear. Okay. Cimarron from Cadillac. Uh-oh, better not mention that. Okay, Virginia Tech. Bill Dooley, head coach. Bill Dooley. Why do I remember that name? Mike Shaw, David Marvel, Bruce Smith, defensive tackle. Uh-oh. Mike Johnson and Tony Page. Well, I think we know who the famous person on this page is. All right, so Laissez-les, Bon Temps Relais, a good beer. And if you buy it, you're helping to promote scholarships at Virginia Tech University. So we can't really complain about that, can we? No, we cannot. All right, so thanks for watching this video production. And thank you, Brian, for the great 4 beers you sent, the great shipment. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Richmond, Virginia and tour the Hardywood Brewery.